Expanding support for women's health, specifically for those entering midlife. This week, Governor Gavin Newsom's office announced a budget trailer proposal for the next fiscal year that would offer perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopausal health care help. Last fall, the governor did veto legislation that would have offered similar support, saying at the time the bill that was passed by the legislature was too far-reaching. But he promised to reconcile that veto with a budget item. And joining us now to talk more about all of that and what it means is Assemblymember Rebecca Bauer-Cahan. So first off, what are your thoughts on this week's announcement from the governor's office? What does a budget trailer do if the budget is ultimately passed? And is this too little too late or a step in the right direction?
I think this is a huge win for midlife women. I was obviously disappointed when we got the veto in September, but a budget action goes into effect immediately. So when we pass this trailer bill, or if we pass this trailer bill, I should say, it would provide the kind of resources that I had been aiming to provide in the vetoed bill in a different way, but in ways that are incredibly expansive as it relates to both insurance coverage and education for women entering perimenopause. And that is game changing for any woman like me who's in this part of their life or is entering it.
Yeah, menopause is a healthcare issue that people may not think about until they're approaching it or in it, or their partner, their parent, their sibling, their aunt, their loved one or friend is going through it. But those dramatic drops in estrogen that happen in menopause can lead to symptoms, and we'll show them on our screen: bone density loss, osteoporosis, heart disease, risk for stroke, hot flashes, sleep disruption, metabolic hits that lead to weight gain, brain fog, mood disorders, anxiety, sexual health side effects, frozen shoulder. My goodness, the list goes on. So how did you become an advocate for people enduring these symptoms and their side effects? And what's next for your office after, your legislation, the bill that you had proposed was vetoed, but, there's probably more on the horizon for your work in all of this.
Yeah, well, you just listed some of the reasons why I got into this. I was experiencing debilitating brain fog, and I went to not one, but two doctors who failed to have a conversation with me about menopause, who wouldn't help me. And I did end up landing in the office of a Menopause Society certified doctor who finally described to me what I was experiencing and was able to provide me with care that turned my life around, honestly. And so I think that experience just taught me how little we have prepared our physicians to treat women. And every woman who lives long enough will go through menopause. And so we need to be in a space where our doctors have this training. You're able to get the care you need when you arrive in their office the first time, not the third time. And then if you're somebody who can't have mainline treatments, it shouldn't cost you hundreds of dollars a month to get treatment that will in the end lead to longer and healthier lives, better brain health, better heart health, better bone health, as you mentioned. And so these are really critical things for women as we try to age gracefully.
Well, thank you so much for your insight on this and your work toward raising awareness and helping people know that it's okay to spark a conversation with their healthcare provider about it.
Thank you for covering it. It's so important that we know about it. And one of the things the bill will do is it will ensure that every woman over 40 is screened when she walks into the doctor and given the symptoms like you just did, which is so critical to us asking the right questions and getting the right care.
All right. Thanks again, Assemblymember Rebecca Bauer-Cahan. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.